Now that I figured out a way to record without being seen, I'm liking it better. I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner, but anyway. You know what I like too? I'm learning and realizing how, um, like how my descendants or any just of my own and also just of the human race, like people after me or us. Let me find somewhere to set this phone down. Um, Jesus. All right, so I'm still working in the kinks out with the little stuff, guys. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, you know how we be looking at the Bible a lot here in America, and we be like, oh, it contradicts itself and all that stuff. I know that my descendants or our descendants are going to be looking back at the stuff that we've posted and taking actual photographs of and all kinds of stuff. They're going to be looking at it, and I can only just imagine how they'll be looking at the stuff and saying the same thing. All these contradictories because they didn't. I don't know. Well, hopefully by then they will have known to you know, read the sentence before and the one after, or context it out before they, um, you know, make a judgment about something. Anyway, I'm just glad that there has been a way made for a person like myself to how not be around. I don't gotta be dissatisfied, and I know that when my awareness, um, naturally. Now I guess I could work on the awareness aspect of me to maybe not be so aware or not be knowing about stuff. But so far I'm aware that when I say that, it boils the blood of people. Like people motherfuckers is like really I'm sorry y'all, I'm drinking again. um People are like, all right, for me to not have um a lot of like popularity and stuff like that, I guarantee you I have way more than anyone's fair share of like toxic hater people and stuff like that. The time that I'm alone due to being what do you call it? Discarded. Um, it's actually been quite good. I like it a little. I mean, honestly, I don't want to admit that because next thing I know, I'm gonna have a bunch of fuckers around me, and I don't want that. But these things I feel need to get out to evolve freaking the human race. Evolution. Surprise. Mm-hmm. Man, I tell you. I don't know, y'all. I might stop drinking. It's just not hitting. But hold on, let me grab me a smoke real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta go over here. Right, be right back. Be right back. Oh my god, it's like I just, ouch, man. You really never know what a person goes through just to get by and just to make it. Just to get up. Just to get up out of the bed. Lucky for me, I'm like, fuck it, I'm creative for the most part because I don't know everything, but I certainly have spent enough. Well, yeah, I've spent time alone, you know. And then when I thought that time would like step in and change that. It just God just became more and more alone, right? Oh, shit all over the phone. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. I'm having a quite an unusual experience, with my life, and so I'm not going to complain about it. As a matter of fact, I'm not. I just my energy is like way different, like off, um, and nothing is normal for me right now. What I appreciate is that I don't judge anyone the way I used to. I wasn't that judgy anyway to begin with, but now there's like absolutely almost no harsh judgments, especially if I don't know. Like, I mean, how? The only judgment that I do currently have, and it's even under judgment, right? This thing is like, I could never really understand like how, or I could never understand a person, a parent that really can't stand to see their very own seed succeed and do better, even if they did their best to be someone themselves, but they didn't succeed at it, or as of yet. How could a parent like purposefully, intentionally wake up every day for the demise of their own little fella or lady that they gave birth to? That I'm not saying it doesn't deserve to be forgiven or whatever. I'm just saying I'm not qualified, and I know that I'm glad I'm not that person, because I have watched my children outdo me. I have watched so much of my goals go right down the drain, right? Ain't shit I would ever do to hurt somebody else. Not even just my babies or whatever. I just don't like the thought of making somebody not be good or better. You know what I mean? And I guess, who knows? One day, actually, I know that one day we will all get credit for the fuck shit that we went through or whatever. But whatever. Oh yeah, this is gonna go. This here discussion, it'll fall under what you call it, the narcissistic scapegoat situation. I love social media. I do. I don't live to satisfy people, but I just love how I feel when I get an opportunity to like feel better. And so many people. Well, not so many. At least like 10 or 12 is enough. A lot. Enough. It's a lot, but it's not like. I guess if I were like a millionaire and like big shot, you know, I guess then it would be kind of crazy and tragic. But for me now, I'm a little guy on it. I'm just like little, and I know it. You know what I mean? And it was horrible at one point in time. Now I'm okay with whatever the fuck happens, and I almost be thinking, like I was thinking tonight, like, yo, what would I change? If there was something I could change, like what would it be? I settled for nothing, but I settled, not settled as in there was something better. I opted for nothing. Put it that way. Then, all right. I opted like, yo, nothing is what I would change because of stuff like this. I live to be happy. I live to love. You know, a lot of people live, they be chasing the bag. And I'm not even like knocking them. I'm just, that's not in my, that's not in my what is it, my card deck or my choices. We all always have choices, right? The bag right now seems to not be there for me. And at the same time, yo, I don't want nobody to do nothing for me. I hate that a lot. And I'm okay. I'm not. I'm rarely miserable. Rare. I'm. It's like almost never miserable. You know what I'm saying? Never. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty much okay all the time. A lot. And I know they call me crazy and shit. The people that I do know, the people that like know me, they'll call me crazy. But I think that they just call me crazy to people so that people won't know that. Please, crazy is a compliment or something to an extent to me. Like, I live to love. I live to love. I make decisions now that are, I get these, well, not lately, not lately, but like, I guess previously, I've turned down some, pretty, um, tempting offers, you know what I mean? And I'm so glad. Sorry, y'all. This is a Newport short. Anyway, I'm so glad that I turned down offers, and I they were offers, they were well-meaning offers, you know what I mean? People that, well, not necessarily, not well enough meaning for me. I have standards when it comes to well-meaning, and my standards for the well-meaning part weren't, it wasn't met, and I stood on faith and chose higher. So the bag, no, I didn't get that out of it, but there's this feeling and knowing of righteousness that I have come into. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to like die anytime soon. Though it comes in threes, and usually, and I don't know. I be talking about this shit. I know about like spell work and all that, right? I know that. Sorry, I just put my tip, just the tip of my cigarette out on my dishwater. My bad. If you heard that, if you didn't, then good. Um, I just love how I'm I'm knowing I can't do anything better than what I'm doing my best. You know what I mean? I'm doing my absolute best, and I know that. And I promise you, that means more than I could only imagine. Like actually obtaining cause a bazillion-dollar bag. That means much to me. It keeps me peaceful, like, and all right, and great too. And I mean, I'm not even gonna say I've I'm humble, because I haven't settled with that humble word yet. I gotta figure that one out. I don't see what's so great, or I don't see what's so bad. I don't, it's just stay away, I guess, that people are. I'm really up on me like that. And I know that a lot of folk aren't, because they got the money. And what they say, money is power and this and that and that and this and whatever. I might not ever make it to the next level. I might though. And I tell you this much, my times are spent on important stuff. And the weird part about the important stuff that I focus on, it's not popular at all. You know, like, I'm still currently, right now, like, dealing with or knowing of people that that mean the most. I have done the most or whatever for. Um, I'm a real. I know that, like, they're not on. They don't. They're not on my side. They listen to slander, and even though that's all I have, like, in my immediate right now ness, I chose better and higher to focus on and work about and think. I will not beat myself up. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. I won't. Honestly, instead of being a riddle talker for you now, it's like I know that my um, family members, my very first cousin, she just done it and shit. Like, about a week or almost maybe two ago. I know that her and I know that, like, my mom also, they would have given their last fucking breath for me to suffer. And I have. I'm not saying I didn't, so, kudos. If that's what they like. But that's that low shit. Like, that's low for me. I don't care what none of anyone says. I wouldn't give a fuck. Y'all know I love me some Beyonce. If Beyonce was to come through and agree with the bullshit, I would not. Uh, I wouldn't lose no love for her performances and, her songs and shit like that. Or Jay-Z, that's my nigga too. But I choose who I am. I choose me. I choose me. Oh man, y'all gotta excuse the sounds that y'all about to hear, cause I'm so glad that you can't see me right now. I'm sorry. I got my waist trainer on. I'm taking it off. I've had it on for a while, and it's just finally become way too uncomfortable. I swear to God, if I, I'm not. Damn. I wanna, like, oh, excuse me, hold on. I wanna say stuff. And, well, if you're a female, y'all already know I'm scratching because that shit itch when you take it off. um, blind people want to see you suffer, right? Pardon me if I keep jumping from third to first person with my shit, but that's because I don't want to seem victimized, and I don't want to seem, excuse me, see, there I go doing a dumb shit, my bad, yo. I don't want to seem like I just don't want to seem victim-ish. I don't want nobody helping. I just don't, man. Honestly, that right there might be the thing that gets me up out of here. I don't want nobody here to fucking help me and shit. But that don't mean I'm not going to do what I'm anointed to do, and this to show you and teach, instruct. My experience, and then my take on my experience, is a growing process. It's like it's a growth. It's still going. You know what I mean? And no matter what, I love that I learned now. Like, I think that my ancestors, they don't have what I have. Like, my siblings and, like, my cousins, my family, my even my aunts and they don't have what I have. All right, they just don't. I have understanding about life and whatnot. Like if this was gonna be like a Bible verse and shit, I guess it would be in like Ephesians where it says like there's a time for everything. I don't even know, man. Yo, all I know is I'm grateful and I'm glad, and that gratefulness makes me wake up in the morning. Well, whenever the morning is, it makes me wake up all right, satisfied. Me, I get this. I decide decisive. I choose it. I mean, like what the fuck? I'm big. What the hell is this shit? I'm like throwing stuff away. Oh, what's the cat? I don't know, cabbage maybe. Um, I hate it trying to meet expectations that I'm never going to meet. I hated that, and I think that I finally came to grips with it because you know we love our children a lot. And sometimes our children choose to do what's best for them, you know. I really wish that I could, like, oh my God, go in, like, and give details about my conclusions and shit. Maybe one day I'll be able to. I don't know. I mean, I do write everything down, and I do um, give a detailed recording of things. It's just that this isn't the time. A lot of people always be like, oh, you know, I don't know why like, I don't know why she's, you know, putting her airing out her laundry and stuff. I'm first. That's why. I am, and I am a number one. Finally, that's what you need to know. Seek ye first the kingdom of God is seeking me first. I am the kingdom of God. Me. Just like they went and which they say they had crucified Jesus and whatnot. They did. I bet you they done did that because motherfuckers misconstrue what I'm saying as being arrogant and whatever. No, it's this like it's like they don't put all the rules and regulations in our fucking books. But if you turn, you know what I really believe? I haven't done it all yet. I don't know. I gotta look and search and find a way to. But if you take every book that's like a major thing in our, in the whole entire world, like everything, I think that each and every different one would be like damn, almost like a web, a web, or it would all connect and like fill in the blanks. Remember when we were like in school and you would have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, or whatever the fuck, and then you would have the explanations on the other side, but they would be They would like be mixed up, and you have to draw a line to the one that means that meaning, and then draw another line to this one over there, that coincides with that one there. That's what would happen. All the answers will be there and answered. I don't know what's going to happen to mankind once we elevate and upgrade to that level, but we're there. We're in that type of energy right now. I'm so grateful to still be here. Perhaps what maybe I am going to become something of a big shot, and I'm going if when that happened, man. I'm trying to tell y'all now. I'll enjoy it, I promise, but my enjoying it is not going to come from being arrogant or cocky. It's just going to come from I'm enjoying it, but people misconstrue my our enjoyments for fucking bragging and stuff. And they fuck around and like what they do, like the bragging. Y'all, y'all know who it is. Motherfuckers that's always like, showboating about where they're going and stuff like that, or where they are. Not saying that I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying that has been like that takes the place of someone being righteous instead of someone, hey, look at me time, which is actually kind of, sort of not humble. You know what I mean? I think from my perspective now, when I elevate now, okay, um, I'm not, I love to say I was wrong, and I love to do that. That's my favorite one. That's one of my best things. I love it because, and I love it more when I can do it and share it at the time that I'm, dealing with that shit. Like now, that's why I'm so glad that um, I'm doing this right now. I tell you, I think that this is what I should have been doing all the fuck along, man. I wonder if this was a Bible, like would this be New Testament or Old Testament? I don't fucking know, but um, glad. I'm glad. Glad. I'm glad. I'm not necessarily 100% comfortable with my physical sights. I swear, but I'm glad though. And when I lay down to rest, it won't be on misery. All because I got this here. Social media got some fucked up shit with it, but thank you so much for social media right now. Alright? I'm gonna upload this here. I guarantee it. And that's that. Thanks, guys. I manifested you. I know you're on your way. Thank you for hearing me out. Hopefully for changing. For the better only. Validating yourself. Validate you, please. Because that warms my soul more than your bag ever could. Please validate yourself, alright? Please, thank you, and I thank you again. I can't even stop. I gotta go now, alright? But on my way out, thank you.